Pixie after 60. The bold cut that brings you back to life. You ever wake up one morning, sip your coffee, and think, I need a change, and not just a new shade of lipstick? You've been steady, reliable, the go-to. Same haircut, same routine, same polite compliments. But something in you is itching. Not for chaos, just for aliveness. Welcome to Glow After 60, where we believe reinvention isn't just for your 30s. Today, we're talking about the pixie cut, not as a trend, but as a wake-up call. Because for some of us, the boldest thing isn't skydiving or salsa lessons. It's sitting in the salon chair and saying, let's go shorter, let's go lighter, let's go me. And if you've ever told yourself, that cut's not for women like me, stick around. You might be exactly who it's for. Let's begin. Part 1. Short hair makes you look older. The myth that stuck around too long. You know that old belief we've all heard? Short hair after 60 just makes you look older? Yeah, that one. I carried it around like gospel for years, and I wasn't alone. Somewhere between the 1980s makeover shows and the neighbor who warned me to keep some length to soften the face, the idea just stuck. Longer equals youthful. Short equals grandma. So I kept trimming my bob. Not too much. Not too little. Just enough to say, I tried. And guess what? I didn't feel younger. I felt invisible. Here's the twist. It's not the length that adds years. It's the energy. And dragging around the same haircut you've had since Clinton was in office, that's what's aging you. A good pixie doesn't age you. It lifts you. It puts the sparkle back in your eyes because suddenly your face isn't hidden. It's framed. Think of it like clearing clutter off the counter. Everything looks fresher, cleaner, more intentional. Now, am I saying everyone should run to the salon and go full Judi Dench? Of course not. But if you've been avoiding the pixie out of fear, not preference, maybe it's time to rethink it. Because after 60, we don't owe anyone softness. We owe ourselves boldness. Coming up, the secret reason why that safe length you keep asking for might be quietly dragging your whole look down. Part 2. The safe length that's secretly weighing you down. So you sit in the chair, and when the stylist asks what you want, you say it without thinking. Just keep the length, something safe. We've all said it. I used to cling to my chin-length bob like it was a security blanket. Not too short, not too long, just right. But here's what no one tells you. That safe length, it's often the one dragging everything down. Literally. When hair thins after 60, and for most of us, it does, a mid-length cut starts losing its shape. Instead of swinging, it clings. Instead of lifting, it drags. And you're left fussing with root spray, teasing combs, and that one volumizing mousse you've had since 2003. You know the one. The pixie flips that script. By removing weight and bulk, it actually creates the illusion of more hair. Counterintuitive? Sure. But so is putting your phone in the freezer when it overheats. And that works too. Plus, when your cut stops trying to balance your face and starts highlighting it, that's when people start noticing your smile again, not just your hair. You're not playing it safe anymore. You're playing it smart. Coming up, the one fear most women have about shortcuts and why it's more myth than mirror. Part 3. But what about my face shape? The fear that's holding you hostage. Now let's talk about the elephant in the salon. But my face shape can't pull off a pixie. Sound familiar? I've said it. My best friend said it. Even my hairstylist once said it, before we both knew better. We get told that unless you have high cheekbones and a jawline sharp enough to slice an apple, pixie cuts are a no-go. Guess what? That's not hair science. That's insecurity wrapped in a beauty myth. What really matters isn't your face shape, it's how the cut frames it. Long on top, slims the rounder faces. Soft fringe, balances sharper features. Tapered sides, highlight cheekbones you forgot you had. The Pixie isn't one shape, it's a category, and the right one isn't meant to hide your face, it's meant to honor it. Think about it. You've lived through 6 decades of smiles, frowns, full belly laughs, and the kind of knowing glances that don't need words. That face, it's earned its spotlight. So no, your face shape isn't the problem. The real problem? You're using an outdated rulebook to make present-day choices. And here's a little secret. Most of the time, it's not about your face at all. It's about the confidence the cut unlocks. Next up, how to soften a pixie without sacrificing style. Yes, you can have both. Part 4. I don't want to look harsh. How to soften a pixie without losing style. Let's be honest. The word pixie can conjure 2 images. 1. Cool, confident, effortless. 2. Severe, spiky, maybe a little too Joan of Arc on a bad day. And if you've hesitated because you don't want to look harsh, you're not wrong for thinking it. A pixie can go wrong if it's too blunt, too boxy, or styled like you're about to lead a corporate takeover. But here's the good news. Softness is all in the details. You want gentle texture around the edges, a little feathering near the ears, side-swept bangs that flirt instead of shout. This isn't about turning you into someone else. It's about shaping the cut to reflect who you are. Warm, wise, and a little playful when the moment calls for it. And let's be real, there's a big difference between sharp and sharp-looking. You can still have cheekbone-hugging structure and softness at the same time. Think less military command and more French film star who owns a garden and says clever things over wine. So no, you don't have to choose between bold and beautiful. You get to have both. Coming up next, what to wear with a pixie cut. Because yes, your hair can change how your clothes feel. Part 5. The pixie effect. How your clothes start looking different. Here's something no one warned me about. When you cut your hair short, your clothes suddenly change too. Not literally, of course, but the vibe, oh, it shifts. That cardigan you wore every other Tuesday, now it feels a little heavy. That scarf you always looped to add something, it starts competing with your new cut instead of complementing it. And here's why. A pixie opens up your neckline, your shoulders, your presence. It says, look up here, which means your old styling tricks, oversized jewelry, busy prints, the dramatic scarf you wore to distract from your thinning hair, don't hit the same way anymore. But that's not a problem. That's an invitation. Suddenly, simple earrings pop. Structured collars look sharper. Even a plain black tee with the right lipstick feels intentional. You don't need more. You need less with confidence. And isn't that the whole point of this second chapter? To stop hiding, to stop compensating, to start feeling aligned with your hair, your style, yourself. Next, let's talk about maintenance. Is the pixie really high effort? Or is that just another myth from the days of hot rollers and Aquanet? Conclusion: a bold cut for a bold life, and why it's never too late. So, what did we learn? That the pixie isn't about chasing youth. It's about reclaiming you. It's about shaking off the weight of old rules. That short hair makes you look older. That you have to keep some length to be soft. That bold cuts are for bold people, not quiet ones. But here's the truth. Bold isn't a personality. It's a choice. One you get to make, even if it took 40 years to feel ready. And no, the pixie won't solve everything. It won't do your taxes or make your ex regret anything. But it might make you catch your reflection and smile. Not because you look different, but because you finally look like yourself again. So whether you're ready to chop it all off or just flirting with the idea, remember, nothing about this has to be perfect, just true to you. If today's video gave you something to think about, give it a like or share it with that one friend who keeps saying, maybe next year. And tell us in the comments, have you ever gone short and never looked back? Until next time, stay curious, stay glowing, and remember, life after 60 isn't about playing it safe. It's about playing it real.